Something unfolded on stage last night involving Remy Ma that immediately shifted the atmosphere, leaving many people in attendance caught off guard. Remy Ma made a surprise appearance as a performer, and it didn't take long for social media to start buzzing with theories. Fans quickly began questioning whether her appearance included subtle shots aimed at DJ Envy or if the entire performance was simply intended as lighthearted entertainment. Regardless of what her true intentions may have been, many viewers agreed that the energy surrounding the moment felt unusually intense. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all having an amazing day. Sending positive vibes, blessings, and appreciation to each of you for continuing to support the channel and tune in for these discussions. Now, let's get right into today's story. We're taking a closer look at Remy Ma, Fat Joe, and DJ Envy, whose name continues to surface as speculation surrounding this situation grows. Many people online believe that the way Remy was introduced on stage wasn't just a random decision. Public appearances like these often lead fans to wonder whether there's more happening behind the scenes. As a result, social media has been working overtime trying to piece together the clues and figure out what may really be going on. All of this went down just last night, and I can assure you, we're going to dissect every part of it. We have the actual footage, the critical highlights, and the response is everything you need to witness it firsthand and avoid depending on rumors. However, before diving into that, there's an important matter we need to tackle first. Why exactly was Remy Ma brought onto the stage in that manner? What was truly unfolding out of sight? And more critically, what is this alleged recording that has everyone talking? That's the point where the narrative takes a far more intriguing twist. So, what's the actual reality here? Let's explore it now. The events happened on April 4th at the Barclays Center, where the arena was packed to capacity with celebrities and an electric vibe. The April Fool's Comedy Jam showcased a star-studded roster, but the night seemed to carry a hidden tension beneath the humor. Big names filled the bill, including Marlon Wayans, Bill Bellamy, Fat Joe, Kodak Black, Jadakiss, Rip Michaels, Michael Blackson, Bruce, Lil Duval, Emmanuel Hudson, Brandon T. Jackson, Justina Valentine, Tony Davidson, and DJ Envy, among many others. From start to finish, the talent was so extensive that it felt like any surprise could occur that evening. Notably, the official event description even included a caveat that the performer list could change unexpectedly, a detail that now carries much more weight following recent developments. Before we proceed to the upcoming clip, a brief warning. The audio is imperfect, as it was sourced directly from TikTok, so please be patient with it. Nonetheless, more clips are coming that will shed further light on the incident. Next, we'll examine the scene that has sparked widespread reaction. Fat Joe introducing Remy Ma. Additionally, there's another segment involving DJ Envy that adds another layer to the story. This is precisely where the whole affair starts to become significantly more complex.
So with that Remy network, dog in the yard.
Well, I know what the fuck it is, you know what I mean? A lot of y'all motherfuckers wasn't on the yard. Y'all wasn't allowed to go on the yard. Y'all know it, listen, I don't make...
That particular clip captures DJ Envy as he films Remy Ma's arrival, just as she steps out to lean back and completely commands the spotlight. The audience's response tells the whole story. The atmosphere was electric and felt nothing like a typical stage entrance. Now, shifting to the next piece of footage, because this is where the situation grows even more compelling. Remy Ma starts engaging with the crowd, launching into a freestyle and delivering a few bars that instantly sparked conversation. Pay close attention right here. This is the exact instant that triggered a massive reaction. She played with the notion that comedians often weave truth into their humor, and then followed with a line that appeared to take a lighthearted yet slightly sharp jab at DJ Envy. It hardly seemed accidental. The delivery carried that unmistakable tone that makes people stop and think, hold on, is she being genuine, or is this all in jest? Because when humor gets that particular, it lands differently and forces listeners to read between the lines. It's also important to note that The Breakfast Club has recently found itself in a stretch of controversy. Their handling of the Clarissa Shields story generated significant debate, and the Rick Ross situation only piled on more scrutiny. There were even whispers that Remy Ma and her camp responded to some of that coverage through Lauren LaRosa. So, this moment doesn't really appear to have come out of thin air. The big question hanging in the air now is whether DJ Envy will actually respond on The Breakfast Club or choose to brush it aside and keep moving forward. Remy Ma has already made it known that there's no real tension and that everything remains fine between them. Still, moments like this rarely surface without giving audiences plenty to dissect and discuss afterward. At this stage, the situation starts to feel a bit off. I'm posting clips, photos, and live moments straight from the Barclays Center, featuring Marlon Wayans, Bill Bellamy, and the entire lineup arriving and delivering strong performances on stage. The feed is packed with fresh, real-time content from the previous night, capturing everything in its original form. But then, viewers begin picking up on something peculiar. Why is Papoose choosing to share older concert footage on his Instagram stories instead? And not just any random material. He's posting throwback scenes like the time Busta Rhymes brought him on stage, along with earlier performances from when he was first starting to build his name. The timing of this feels somewhat questionable, particularly when the entire online buzz is currently fixated on Remy Ma. It makes people stop and think, hold on, why post nostalgic clips right when she's dominating the conversation after a major live appearance? It hardly seems coincidental, especially given the massive attention she's drawing right now. And this isn't the first time observers have flagged a similar trend. Previously, when Remy Ma was receiving praise and acknowledgement at a Cardi B show and quickly climbing the social media trends, Papoose also uploaded a separate video around that same time frame, this one tied to Cardi B-related content from a different source. Because of this pattern, people are now noticing that whenever her name begins to trend heavily, something else tends to surface on his end shortly afterward. It's that consistent timing that has now become a hot topic of discussion across social media.
Online.
At this moment, Remy Ma is out in the spotlight, receiving a flood of attention, backing, and positive energy stemming from the April Fool's Comedy Jam. To be perfectly clear, she still commands considerable influence. She continues to ignite discussions, and her name undeniably carries substantial weight. Remy Ma remains a formidable and relevant figure in the culture that much is beyond question. Nevertheless, observers can't help but notice Papoose sharing older concert clips at this very same time, almost as if they're coordinated with what's happening in real time. These are nostalgic pieces from years ago memories that don't quite carry the same impact amidst all this current momentum. They simply don't resonate the same way when everything surrounding her right now is fresh, active, and trending heavily across social platforms. People are also pointing out that instead of posting old stage recollections, there were plenty of other directions he could have taken. He might have shared recent interviews, newer public appearances, or any material that felt more timely and in sync with the present moment. Because of this, the choice to upload those particular throwback clips is precisely what's making people question the timing and begin drawing connections between different pieces of the puzzle. At the same time, one aspect that truly stands out throughout all of this is the crowd's reaction. At the Barclays Center, the atmosphere was electric. The response was immediate. The audience was completely absorbed, fully present, and they knew every lyric by heart the instant Remy Ma took the stage. A reaction of that magnitude doesn't materialize out of thin air. It stems from genuine admiration and a catalog of work that people know and cherish. When a crowd responds that passionately, it speaks volumes without requiring much further explanation. Word for word, bar for bar, the audience was entirely locked in. Each line connected, every lyric landed, and the intensity never waned from beginning to end. That kind of reception can't be staged or fabricated. It only emerges when there's an authentic, undeniable bond between the performer and the people watching. Now, when comparisons start being made, the situation grows somewhat more uncomfortable. An increasing number of voices are suggesting that a substantial portion of the public support Remy Ma and Papoose received throughout the years was closely tied to their relationship. The power couple image, the shared story, and the perception of them operating as a unified force carried significant influence and shaped public opinion for a long stretch. But as dynamics evolve and different moments come under scrutiny, people are paying much closer attention. They're re-examining past behaviors, evaluating the timing, and highlighting how certain moves appear to coincide with what's currently playing out around Remy Ma.
But the
I'm
crazy.
not in there. She was in there like this. The thing part, she was like, out the coffin. That's,
thought I was dead. Wait,
That's
so I shook my head at the coffin, and then when we walked by and they opened it up and she had the bottles like that, I was like, this is just, oh, y'all doing it.
And that's precisely where the conversation begins to intensify even further. Many are pointing to a pattern they believe surfaces repeatedly whenever Remy Ma experiences a significant public moment. Whether it's a high-profile appearance or an overwhelmingly positive crowd response in her favor, something else frequently seems to emerge at the same time: content that viewers find questionable or potentially distracting. As a result, some are suggesting that it can come across as an attempt to shift focus elsewhere rather than allowing the moment to stand on its own. Others are also raising questions about the underlying priorities involved. From their perspective, if everything is genuinely stable on that front, it would seem more logical to remain fully engaged in the present rather than diverting attention to older material or unrelated posts. That's the core issue people keep circling back to, because the timing and the decisions being made don't always appear to line up with what's unfolding publicly in real time. At the end of the day, the internet is tracking every development as it happens. And whenever things don't seem to match up the way people anticipate, the reactions are bound to be swift and emphatic. So, that brings us to the end of this breakdown. This is the complete picturino, missing details, no added embellishments, just everything as it actually played out. From the unexpected moment to the public responses and everything in between, this situation has certainly given people plenty to chew on. Now, I want to hear your take on all of this. Do you think it was purely lighthearted humor and entertainment, or is there something more substantial lurking beneath these events? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to see it. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss the next one.